ESP Psychic Terrorist just projected a terrorist statement minus the subliminal OUR of the terrorist, saying the terrorists put a faggot spell casting or faggot casting to try and force some form of genocidal fag ranking and or fag hazing. Since none of the terrorists have been executed, and since the terrorism seems to be ongoing, and since none of the females seem to be with Chakanti Raka, and since the terrorists just projected some seems me or subliminal seems me code, there is no fag ranking and or fag hazing allowed due to the fact that every fag ranking and or fag hazing has always led to hardcore genocide, including hardcore gang rape, including hardcore enslavement, and since none of the supposed non-genocidal, supposed all fun and games, fag ranking and or fag hazers have yet to meet up with Chakanti Raka to admit to any form of fag ranking and or fag hazing, along with the apologies for all the genocidal fag ranking and or fag hazing. All fag ranking and or fag hazing is considered an act of terrorism, including being punishable by death, minus the hypersped fag-voting accent. There is no sweeping all the previous terrorism under the rug and then starting off with new fag ranking and or fag hazing, especially when the previous terrorisms, including the genocidal terrorisms, including the gang rape, murder, mass murder, genocide, enslavement, forced prostitution, forced sexual enslavement, plus other hardcore forms of terrorism seems to be still in progress, along with the terrorists refusing to cease and desist in their acts of terrorism. Thusly, no one should be fathoming fag ranking and or fag hazing while there's all kinds of terrorism happening. You females, if you are females looking to be with Chakanti Raka, if you are gigs and opportunities or whoever else, shouldn't be fathoming fag ranking and or fag hazing, especially since the terrorists do not seem to have any intention to cease in their terrorism. The terrorism that all the terrorists are committing should be more than enough to make up for anyone fathoming the thought of fag ranking and or fag hazing. No one should be fathoming the thought of fag ranking and or fag hazing. Put it this way in simple terms. If someone was raping and murdering someone, would you go up and laugh in their face? Would you go up and say a joke at them? Would you go up and throw a water balloon at them? Or would you try and help them to escape the rapist that was raping them?